Over the past few weeks I have had some of the deepest encounters with the Lord that I have ever had, and one of these encounters, I encountered the heart of the Lord for the hidden ones. Those who have been hidden in the secret place with the Lord, and the Lord has had them in a place of separation and consecration for a long time. They have been in a place of knowing and encountering the heart of God in deep, deep ways, and they have been trained and taught by the Holy Spirit. They are the ones who have been hidden with God, and they have not been known by man in great ways, but they are known by God. In an encounter I had with the Lord, I heard the Lord's voice so loudly over them, and he said, "It is time to come out. It is time to come out." I began to see thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of these hidden ones being called out of the caves of hiddenness all across the earth. What struck me was what was in their hands. They held lamps in their hands, and they were full of oil, and they were burning brightly. Matthew 25. I heard the Lord again, "Faithful ones. Faithful ones." The sense surrounded me so strongly of these ones that have been stewarding faithfully in the hidden place. They have been ministering to the Lord in deep ways, they have embraced the fire of His presence, they have been living in a deep, beautiful brokenness before the Lord, and their offerings to the Lord so deep, so pure, they do not offer the Lord that which has cost them nothing. 2 Samuel 24:24. There is a sound being released from the heart of the Father, that is the call to position for their hidden ones. I heard the sound so loudly, and these hidden ones were being called out of the caves, and the hiddenness, and they were hearing the sound of His trumpet going forth, and they were taking their place, and ready for what the Lord was about to do. The atmosphere surrounding me was so heavy in a glorious way of the faithfulness of these ones to the Lord, and the purity of heart. As these ones came out with their lamps full of oil and lamps burning, they were fully awake, their eyes and ears were burning with fire as they were hearing what the Spirit was saying to the churches, Revelation 3:22, and they recognized the sound being released, they recognized the call upon them, and they recognized now was the time to take their position. I also noticed that they had clocks in one of their hands, and the Lord spoke, they recognized the time, and the season. 1 Chronicles 12:32. I began to see these ones coming out of the caves, and they began to form a line, side by side and shoulder to shoulder with one another, and they took their position with the army of God that was forming across the earth. These hidden ones joined the front lines of this army, and I heard the word spearhead. The scene I was seeing reminded me of the movie Braveheart with Mel Gibson. These were hidden warriors that were joining the front lines of the army of God to spearhead the next move of God upon the earth. It's not coming, it's happening now, and the army is forming right now. The hidden ones are being called out of the cave. They are coming from all different places all across the earth, and they are coming from unexpected places, and are some of the most unexpected ones, not known by man, but known by God, to join with others called by the Lord to spearhead this move of God. I heard the Lord say, "My church looks a lot different to what people expect, doesn't it?" We are in the moment of the greatest reformation of the church that we have ever seen. The hidden ones are being called out of the caves to take their place amongst the procession. There is a reset and reshaping and rearranging God is doing right now, and the church is going to look a lot different coming out of this time of Selah. These hidden ones are joining the procession, and what struck me, that was so beautiful, and also brought the urgency of the hour deep within me even more, it was the faithful that were spearheading the move of God in the earth. Those who have been hidden, those who have come out of hiddenness, but there was one similarity in both, their faithfulness to God, their humility, they are friends of God with pure hearts. These are the ones who are going to recognize the hour we are in, and respond to the alarm being sounded and spearhead this next move of God. Their lamps are full, they are overflowing with oil, and they are ready. The church is about to look a whole lot different.